So this is my third time doing this. Seriously, Cynthia, today. But I am working on learning how to formally make a video. So
I feel confident. I do hope this no me thing isn't my downfall.
what I want to say, well, first of all, in the previous recording, I talked about an encounter I had with the female person from the city, a white person. Now, I know about that. Oh, that was dirty. She was so mean to you, especially the way she left you hanging at the end. I thought she was very pretty, but I don't see nothing happening there. If it was meant for something to happen, it would happen. It would happen. It was not meant for anything to happen. You know, that woman thing is very tricky for me. That woman thing is very tricky for me. Even though for some reason I find myself thinking a woman is beautiful. When it comes to actually having an encounter with a woman, I have not. Who have you had an encounter with? Well, first of all, it's important to me as a Christian that I don't spend time fooling around outside of the ark of safety. So just jumping in the bed is just not something I want to engage in. But I have had relationships and I've had intimate encounters with men. But I had women I was attracted to. But for me, it's just not something that is more than a physical attraction. Has ever gone for more than a physical attraction. I've come close with some very beautiful women. But no, it's nothing that has ever gone more than a physical attraction.
If you have moderate to severe psoriasis, little things can become
and
that's why there's Otezla.
A lot of times, you know, as a Christian and a person that has worked in healthcare, both sides of that coin for someone like me, it's not good. From a physical standpoint, I feel like the more people you encounter, the unhealthier you become. And the more yourself you lose. Not just spiritually, but physically. Not just spiritually, but physically. Because I'm different. My immunities, my adaptation are different than the next person. So when we begin to exchange our bodies, we have to get adapted and accustomed again. And I think that can be that can become an issue. That can become an issue. You know, I've heard things, and we've you know, where you from, maybe you've heard weird stuff happening. I heard about these girls that are just every time you hear about them, they're laying down. Every time you hear, every move they make every day, it's a different person, a different experience. But that's how they live their lives. Thinking that sex is something to do that way, you know. And the next thing you know, you hear, oh, she was only 32. I don't know what happened. She just dropped dead. I think her body was going through so many changes and so many people and trying to adapt itself to so many different types of people. They just couldn't take anymore. And without any explanation whatsoever, she dropped to the ground and died. That's what I think. But that's not nothing that has a scientific or medical foundation.
I truly liked it.
All right, judges, let's switch those plates over.
When you mix that egg in, it was a really nice texture with the rice and the peas. I do, however, think it was a little underseasoned, and I was hoping for a little bit more crispiness in the rice.
Well, the bacon and the
now, like I said, you know, as far as that, you know, another thing about the experience with that woman is, she was somebody from my daughter's school.
Nobody's going to turn down bacon.
And the entire 4 years that my daughter went to that school,
The rice was sort of secondary. You know, both these
she was the afterthought for me.
fine with this one.
I took every advantage.
Everyone loves bacon and everyone loves
Every parental involvement opportunity that came my way, I took advantage of it.
I'm gonna have to hide from my friends.
And so we gradually
Ride me on it.
became familiar with each other.
We have a winner. And that
But
winner is
in the end, it kind of
Stephen Jones.
it kind of throw me off a little bit that she felt that way about me, especially after all the time we had spent together.
Downtown gotcha.
We were not intimate. We weren't having lunch together. We weren't getting up and taking our morning exercise walk together, or our evening walk together, or meeting at the gym for the be workout buddies. We didn't know each other. Matter of fact, we were not even on a first name basis at all. But it shocked me. I have to say that it shocked me that she had that kind of negative thought, even animosity. I don't want to say animosity. That's a strong word for what we were to each other. I was a parent. She was a faculty member. She was, a staffer at the school. But I have to say, after 4 years, it took me 4 years to actually talk to her, and I had no idea that she thought that of me. No idea that she thought that of me. But if that motherfucker would have hollered, I would have hollered with that bitch. We'd have been up in that holler. We'd have been up in that bitch holler. Now, as far as, like I said, I've been where I've been attracted to women, and I've even had some close calls of intimacy. But nothing ever really happened. So I didn't see that as nothing that could be a reality, even though that did become for some reason sexual. But I think that was an insult, I think I might have pissed off on something, but I don't know why. She might have been had a thought about me, and I don't know why. She might have been had some thoughts about me, and I have no idea. She felt that way, but that's the part that throws me off. After 4 years as a very involved parent at that school, the bitch got some kind of animosity towards me. In my mind, saying, jump on that bitch head and do a body slam on her. That's my mind saying. But I had to realistically be realistic. Did my daughter leave with the best that she could have done? She didn't. My daughter had a 4.0. She started out 3.8. Unweighted. She went on 3.7. She left with a 3.7. But she had got so. I had got on my daughter back and said, look, buckle down. And she did that. When I said it, she did it, and she got a 4.0, unweighted. But she ended up leaving with a 3.7 because I don't know. I feel like it was people that, I don't know the best word, overpowered us. But I don't want to harp on that. What am I talking about? Why am I on here again? I want to open a dialogue. Why you want to open a dialogue about your personal problems? I just want to know what I'm dealing with. When I tell you that I'm dealing with something and don't know. And even as I was praying, and I praying and praying, God was speaking to me. So instead of just keep on praying and praying and praying, I know it's because it's going to sound like I'm a bitter bitch if I start trying to open a dialogue. Because people are going to say, well, she's trying to accuse the white woman of something. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is what I'm hearing. But I'm going to try to keep praying through because I don't want nobody to say I need nothing from them. But God was telling me this morning, don't let people see my appetite. Bitch, I can eat. But there are things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went to, when I first went to Oklahoma for a year. And when I first got there, they don't eat rice like Louisiana eats rice. But Louisiana our crop is rice. One of our crops is rice. One of the major crops here is rice. So I would just stare at the plate. I didn't realize I had an eating problem till I looked at a plate with no rice on it. And my mind was like, what is that? I don't know what that is. So I wouldn't eat anything but eggs and sausage and pancakes, and that was all I would eat. I wouldn't eat lunch or dinner because I didn't know why there was no rice on the plate.
Plump up the raisins.
Somebody eventually figure it out.
The crepe batter. Get some flour.
So
milk, some
they started
eggs,
serving
blend
rice.
it up. I got this. All right, you guys?
But
I've been formally studying pastry since I
But
was 18 years old. Today I'm the owner, executive chef of the
I don't want to say I have anything personally against the woman. Matter of fact, I met this white woman. I love her. She's not even a Christian, but she's so much fun. She's funny and she's so friendly. And I don't even see race when I see her. So that's good. I met somebody that I don't see, but it's some people that make race a very major issue. It's some people that make you can feel the tension, you can feel a wall between the two of you. And I'm dealing with, so I see a black girl right now. And I don't know what I'm saying, but she's jealous. And she's saying that if she say what I say, the people will do something with her. I'm saying that's making me very angry. It may want to open a dialogue. Why? Because she wants you to do something. Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about how to get somebody to do something with this mother sucker. You know, let's have a dialogue about this. But people don't say that I'm coming after the white woman because what's happening is I see them as involvement sexually with the white woman. You know what I'm saying? And people won't say, "Oh, you come after her." So I don't even want to deal with it. I want people to say, "Oh, you know, you're bitter with the white woman or whatever," you know. But I really want to know what I'm dealing with. I really want to know because I feel like it's time for me to have a defense here. I have a defense out of something I can't see.
Oh, that shot was good.
You know, I have a defense.
So I saute bacon.
I hear somebody ask her, what is it she's saying about what she likes to eat that's bothering you? She don't know if the people want to meet her. They're saying, they want to meet somebody that's saying they particular with their eating habits.
So after cooking the
She don't know who
raisins,
want to meet somebody
add a
like
little
that.
bit of raw bourbon to cool it down, and then I puree them up to make a sauce.
Girl, come on now, Juice. Come on. Anyway,
She did not cook it up. It needs to be cooked. Do you think this is going
I'm going to try to keep on praying because, like I said, God was talking to me the other day. He was saying something, but I should have wrote it down because he stopped talking. So I don't know if I stepped out of a place where I could hear him. You know.
I'm not sure that either one of these are making raisins a star.
90 seconds.
Right now, what I see is a salad
Yeah.
and crepes.
I start to plate my
There's something about the girl is with somebody that doesn't want her. She's telling them something I'm saying.
I put down the raisin sauce.
And say something about black
golden
people
raisins, mascarpone, and
is
Volvo's
hearing something I'm
chocolate
doing and they want to say it. But they only want a certain kind of black to say something. Okay, I need to really hear from God because we all have things we have to protect. And we have different ways to protect them. So whatever the enemy is doing, I need to hear from God so I can have a way to protect what I'm trying to do. You know, I don't know. I'm not clearly hearing God, but I need to sit down and keep on praying. I'm thirsty for something to drink, but I had came in here to say I was gonna say that I'm invite this white girl to open a dialogue with me that I know.
Kim Crawford, make it amazing.
But then I don't want to look like I need something from the bitch. But he was saying don't let her see my appetite. What? Okay, God, you're right. Whatever. You know what's best. You know. But yeah, I had made me a big kale salad yesterday. I just bought one bunch of kale, a really small bunch. It looked like a lot, just a really small bunch, and I had made a salad with the entire bunch.
That make the everyday routine anything but cold.
But I always take a whole bunch. It's only $1 for a bunch. I always take a whole bunch and eat a whole bunch of kale. I put in a smoothie with some pineapple juice and a banana and some frozen strawberries or something, and a few almonds. That's a great way to get your almond requirement in. Vitamin E, all the vitamin E and fiber you need.
Because life is full
And I usually drink that, but
An unexpected change in venue.
sometimes you can go overboard. Child, I had it where I was putting turmeric, ginger, kale, bananas, almonds. I was going overboard. I need to roll back a little bit. But anyway, I had that every day.
Meet the Dexcom G6.
I used to go to the Dollar Tree and get those little bags of fruit for $1. Give me 6 bags, put my kale in it, my banana, everything already up in there frozen. You know, I just put it in the blender with a little coconut water and a scoop of almonds, and I'm done. And I'm ready. But I had got to the point where I was tiring myself out because even though I hadn't made it quick, I had got to the point where I was going to get fresh ginger and fresh turmeric and cutting it up every morning and throwing it in there. And it just got to the point where, you know, I need to redo that, rethink that, and not just be, you know. But anyway,
I've been on it for 4 months now. I've lost 27 pounds, and I feel like I've got my life back.
Visit Noom.com and lose the weight.
I'm gonna talk about my eating habits. I'm trying to. I took some footage earlier. I want to talk about my relationship with Christ because I think that's central. If you're gonna know anything about me, if I'm gonna do anything, then that's gonna have to be central to a lot of my decisions that I'm making, a lot of choices that I'm making.
The crepe is really nicely cooked. It's golden
So,
brown.
that's gonna
It
be
has a nice
central.
texture to it. I like that you used raisins 2 different ways, but the bourbon is so strong. I think I might have a little buzz.
So, with that being said, I took some footage. I want to take some more footage. I want to fix the video, edit it out, and do what I want to do with it. Do some voiceovers and stuff.
Bruno, tell us about what you made.
And I'm going to talk about myself from a spiritual point of view. I'm going to talk about myself from a natural point of view. Because I think on both sides I have very interesting point of view. So why is there anything that you could take and make into a movie format? It's possible. I'm not going to make a long, drawn-out video, you know,
Since when bacon is bad?
on both fronts, on both ends.
It's a tasty salad.
Oh, what I was saying.
It has freshness, it has crunch.
Oh, as a Christian,
Flavors going on.
as a nurse, sleeping around just ain't the best thing. Get married and sleep with your own spouse.
Whether it's Bruno or Michelle, they're both
You know, don't have a lot of partners. That's not healthy. It's not healthy at all.
We'll be moving on.
I know this girl. She was in my class.
Chef Michelle.
I tell you, she was one of the cool girls. She had the cool clothes. She had the look. She had it all.
He's still very proud of me, so no.
I saw her at the,
Really, what this came down to for us, you
I don't know what office that was, one of the public offices.
person that we're putting in the game can take Bobby down. So
And that fast life just had her looking
agreed. Don't
so
let us
haggard.
down. Won't.
That fast life had her looking so haggard. But she used to say the stuff in class that I didn't understand. How she was exposed to those things. And we were 12 years old. We was in 7th grade.
Well, you're next on my list.
You might say, well, Cynthia, you had some fast experiences.
My
Well,
signature dish is
something that's hurting me right now. I ain't lying. I don't know what it is. I'm seeing a black woman. I don't know what I said that she want to take and say it to see who want to decide. She said somebody want to talk to her, but she had to say what I'm saying. I see the white woman come back at her. It's a white woman coming back. So she's hurt me and the white woman's hurt me by asking her why she want to say what I say. But it's every day, all day. Back and forth.
and your time.
Back and forth. Somebody man. But they will say, oh, that ain't never happened. But it's not because they want to say I'm lying on this school personnel person. Don't say I'm lying on it. It's because they want it to happen to them. I have no fucking idea what they be doing in the class in private with bitches.
But basically,
And guess what? I don't want to walk on that shit.
how many times have you made this dish?
That's how Lord motherfucker look to me. But
My favorite thing. I love creamy with crunchy and nutty with fruity. It meets all my needs. I'm making a roasted banana cream pie with malted rum cream, cashew brown butter crust, and garnish it with the toffee.
I don't know why.
So I have
I bited some peppermint instead of sucking on it.
That's
But
gonna
anyway.
be pastry cream. Bobby, smell the bananas roasting?
That is totally unfair.
Bobby, have you ever made this before?
Maybe a long time ago.
He can't remember. Did you forget to take your ginkgo biloba today?
I I love banana cream pie, but I don't have all
Anyway.
these recipes in my head because I'm not a pastry chef, so I just kind of have to wing it.
I'm hearing somebody say some stupid shit.
I'm not making a custard. Are you making bananas foster? I can't tell you, Carla.
Some life is so crazy. Anyway,
I'm making a
let me
pie.
pray.
I mean,
I'm
banana
gonna
foster
pray.
is a dessert that a lot of
And,
savory chefs make because it's really easy to make. It's bananas that are cooked with brown sugar and rum, and it's usually served over ice cream. So I'm gonna do a banana cream pie inspired by Bananas Foster, a rum caramel sauce, and then a pecan brittle on top.
39 minutes and 30 seconds left. Next, I'm going to get started on the praline. So I start caramelizing the sugar, add the cashews, cool it down.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is make my crust. I add graham crackers,
Anyway,
butter,
this
and
video is really going on.
Next, I'm making the
But I thought I wanted to say I want to open our dialogue.
And I want to make an amber caramel, and I'm gonna add pecans.
Well, then, it's a bitch that's gonna really think you need them.
I'm good.
But that's not my point. My point is I want to know what God is trying to say to me. Because hard as life has been, I never complained. I said, I'm going to wait on you, God. Wait for my season to come. I'm going to wait for my harvest to come. I'm just going to wait on the Lord.
I'm gonna make sort of a banana flavored cream.
But now I'm in a place where, is this really happening?
Sugar, and I add some bananas.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you
Is
doing?
this really
I'm
happening?
going to get started on the graham cracker crust.
Anyway,
So I have cashew flour, graham cracker meal, some brown butter in it. I'm just gonna give it
anyway, I'm going to give it my all. And I'm taking footage. Like I said, I'm taking some footage. I want to, of some different aspects of my spiritual life I want to share. My relationship with Christ. And then I'm going to do some personally. Like I said, personally, some things I think might be interesting. I'm still thinking, I might have to do something with how I present myself on camera. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to be deterred. I'm not going to be deterred. And anyway, not going to happen. I'm looking at somebody watching. Oh, it's a motherfucker will look all the way up in your mouth that they can see the shit sitting at the bottom of your asshole. And you can't say, bitch, I bet you can see the shit sitting at the bottom of my asshole looking up in my mouth so hard. Can't believe it. Anyway,
Get my crust done.
I'm going to get some more footage and try to make a formal video